United States Coast Survey, and United States Coast and Geodetic Survey. Redirect here. They are former scientific agencies of the United States government which should not be confused with the United States Coast Guard, a seagoing U.S. government law enforcement and safety agency, or the modern Coast Survey, a U.S. government agency that makes nautical charts. The National Geodetic Survey, formerly the United States Survey of the Coast, United States Coast Survey, and United States Coast and Geodetic Survey, is a United States federal agency that defines and manages a national coordinate system, providing the foundation for transportation and communication, mapping and charting, and a large number of applications of science and engineering. Since its foundation in its present form in 1970, it has been part of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration of the United States Department of Commerce. The National Geodetic Survey's history and heritage are intertwined with those of other NOAA officers, as the U.S. Coast Survey and U.S. Coast and Geodetic Survey. The agency operated a fleet of survey ships, and from 1917 the Coast and Geodetic Survey was one of the uniformed services of the United States with its own corps of commissioned officers. Upon the creation of the Environmental Science Services Administration in 1965, the Commissioned Corps was separated from the Survey to become the Environmental Science Services Administration Corps. Upon the creation of NOAA in 1970, the ESA Corps became the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Commissioned Officer Corps. The operation of ships was transferred to the new NOAA fleet. Geodetic responsibilities were placed under the new National Geodetic Survey, and hydrographic survey duties came under the cognizance of NOAA's new Office of Coast Survey. Thus, the National Geodetic Survey's ancestor organizations are also the ancestors of today's NOAA Corps and Office of Coast Survey, and are among the ancestors of today's NOAA fleet. In addition, today's National Institute of Standards and Technology, although long since separated from the Survey, got its start as the Survey's Office of Weights and Measures. Purpose and function. The National Geodetic Survey maintains the National Spatial Reference System, a consistent coordinate system that defines latitude, longitude, height, scale, gravity, and orientation throughout the United States. NGS is responsible for defining the NSRS and its relationship with the International Terrestrial Reference Frame. NGS is a program office of the National Ocean Service, a line office of NOAA. Current projects: continuously operating reference station GPS reference antennas to enable precise positioning. Height modernization. Gravity for the redefinition of the vertical datum and airborne gravimetric survey of the United States and its territories to measure the geoid and re-establish the height component of the NSRS. Aeronautical Survey Program provides the precise locations of airports, runways and navigational aids in the United States to enable safe aerial navigation. Ecosystem and Climate Operations Program. Online positioning and user service. An online tool for obtaining NSRS referenced positions from geodetic GPS data. Vertical datum transformation tool. GPS orbits. Shoreline mapping. State Geodetic Advisor Program. Emergency Response Imagery. NGS rapidly provides aerial imagery of regions affected by natural disasters and other large-scale emergencies to enable emergency managers and members of the public to assess damage,